What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I Hate Average Podcast back with another week, another episode. I'm excited about this week. Last week we had a lot of fun. We spoke with Jules, talked about her music. This week we have another great guest. We talked about social media, using social media for business. Probably over the next couple of weeks we're going to be talking about business. We're speaking with guests who are just making things work for them using life, using social media, using circumstances to make things work for them. This week we had fun speaking with Kiara Ryder. She talked about her journey and how she kind of pivoted from just being a regular social media user, Instagram user, to saying, you know what, I got a decent following, let me start monetizing. And she gave us some of the steps that she took and gave us some of the things that we got to look forward to with her career. So it was a lot of fun speaking with Kiara Ryder. Of course, before we get into that, I want to give you some info. You guys gotta get on our social media, I Hate Average Podcast on Instagram. Let us know that you're listening. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. You can use the hashtag AveragePod. Once again, use the hashtag AVGPOD. Use that hashtag. Let us know you're listening. Let us know your favorite parts, your favorite guests. You could put it in your story or you could just tag us. Let us know. That's the hashtag AveragePod. Alright? Also, you can email us, show@averagej.com. Those who want to be guests or you have people you want to let us know how you're feeling the show, who should be a guest, who you want to hear again, you can email us show@averagej.com. Also, we're going to have some merchandise coming real soon. We got merch coming really soon, probably within the next episode or two. I'll give you some more information on that. But please, thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. You guys don't know, I really appreciate it. Been getting a lot of feedback, so I'm really excited about that. So check out the conversation with Kiara Ryder. The business of social media is not just for fun, but we making money on it also. Kiara Ryder, how you doing, Kiara?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Before we get into everything, can you just tell us how you got started? Tell us the Kiara Ryder story, how you got started in modeling.
Well, for starters, I never thought about becoming a model. Sad to say, but I've never thought of that. But one day, someone came to me and gave me an idea of trying to step out of my own zone and, explore the world for what it has to offer and to be able to explore myself because at first I wasn't as confident with myself as I am now. Okay. But it took time and passion, so everything works out for the best.
So what initially gave you that first boost of confidence?
That first boost of confidence was when I had my very first photo shoot. It was natural. It was good vibes. I wasn't coming off as nervous. I was comfortable, and that gave me the steps to beat myself more and to learn to jump out of my comfort zone, doing different warm-ups and things like that. So I can adjust to being in front of a camera.
So when approaching you, you get the bug, the modeling bug. So what made you, after the first shoot, what made you think that, all right, you know what, I could do this on the regular?
Well, I'm not going to say that I didn't give up after the first one. I mean, I kind of got discouraged because I didn't know what they looked like. The vibe was there, but I wasn't sure what the outcome was going to be like. So, okay. Of course, I got discouraged. But when I see the pictures and how much, natural it looked and how I kind of, got to know myself, it kind of helped me out to say, okay, well, you know what? I can use these photo shoots to, build my confidence up. So that's exactly what I chose to do.
Okay. It definitely makes a lot of sense. So was you just working with one specific company or was you just modeling particularly
Okay.
though?
Actually, I am working with the same company, but we are in two different states, so I do
Okay.
a little bit of my own.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am signed to someone. I'm actually signed to See Whatever magazine.
Okay.
It's on Instagram, and it's a
Okay.
agency in New York.
Oh
But
wow.
I do work around a lot of people, so I'm very much available.
Okay. Okay. So you're modeling. You get your couple of shoots. You're in magazines now. What made you say, you know what? I'm on social media. I'm looking at people's business. I'm having fun in it. How did you transition to say, you know what? I can use this to actually start making a move business wise? What made you start using social for business?
I started taking my social media really seriously after I actually went out of town. I met up with my manager.
Okay.
It kind of made me feel like, okay, I can make business moves through my social media because that's how I ended up meeting my manager in the first place.
Okay.
So it plays a major, major part of my life as in making business moves and, running gigs and getting to know models and doing videos and interviews and or whatnot. So it plays a really big part. So basically, it's just the fact that I need my Instagram. It's like I'm on Instagram 24/7. It's not just because she's on Instagram 24/7. It's because I'm looking for new business moves or new people to work with or new artists or new models.
Definitely. I totally agree with you. So what was maybe like the first couple of steps you did when you decided, I'm gonna start using my social media for business? Was it like family pictures taken down? Like what was the first steps that you did when you said, you know what, I'm gonna do this for real?
My very first steps, I'm not gonna lie, I had to change my name.
Okay.
I definitely had to change my whole image. I had to change
Okay.
my name. I had to change, my bio because I wanted to present off as if I'm professional. So
True.
I had to have me a name and stick with it as my modeling name. Because
True.
actually my real name is Ryder, but it's with an I, but my model name is with a Y.
Okay.
Just to make it a little catchy. So we spiced it up a little bit, but that was the first step. I was like, oh my goodness, it's still right. Why would you change it, to a Y? But it all
Yeah.
makes sense because it's different.
True.
So my name built everything. Once I got my name together, I kind of got my bio together and then okay, who I was signed with and different things like that. I also switched my page from personal to business.
Okay.
That plays a major part because people can email you, they can text you, they can call you. You can, have your directions to your business on your social media. So I really feel like the social media is there to help you. You just have to know how to operate it.
Yeah.
And it's super advanced, so it's so many ways to connect to people.
I totally agree with you. So what after you started making those decisions, you changed your name, you like you said, you switched from personal to business. What were some of the results that you started to see initially?
Initially, right off the top, I did tend to attract more business profiles, such as like people that are in the music industry. I do gain a lot from the music industry, even though I do a lot of modeling. I do videos as well, so
Okay.
a lot of that comes with new artists, A&Rs, new producers, new videographers, camera people, photographers. So it's like everything ties together. So when I knew that I wanted to model, I knew it would be very, very diverse. So
And
it's
being
pretty
you're not,
cool.
it definitely is. And being that you're not in like the major like I guess modeling or industry city,
Right.
um, do you think that being that you're using social media for business, it kind of gives you a little bit more of a benefit, being that you're not in LA, so you could reach out to LA people because you're doing things on social media.
Right. I do feel like this. I'm to get connected to the world because before I started traveling, I've never actually traveled. Never really been outside of Texas, but since I started modeling, I've been to New York. I've been to, even in Texas, I've been in Houston. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to Vegas. It's a lot of people out in the world and you can find them on your social media, and it's really important. I really got a lot of exposure off of hashtags.
Oh wow.
So my hashtags took me far places. Like when I started modeling, I had created my own hashtags, like my name for a hashtag, other things that might apply to the picture that I may be posting. And that grabs a lot of, attention on the outside. And I also took my page off of private. When I said I took it from personal to business, my page is actually open. So you can either choose to follow or you can just look or whatnot. But it's
Yeah,
really, it's just, I feel like it's getting easier for us to, maintain a business using social media.
I definitely agree. So do you think that, and being you just mentioned how some people they don't choose to follow, but you see people watching. Do you think that that happens a lot? That people they're checking for you, but they're not following you?
You know what? It doesn't really bother me because at the end of the day, they're going to be on your page. So
That's true. That's true.
I'm kind of trying to learn how not to take as my post to heart because I do get a lot more interaction on my story other than my post. So I think that draws people's attention more when they're not really following you, but I feel like you'll get that follow once they bump into you again. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Definitely.
you know how you see somebody for the first time on Instagram, you're like, okay, I'm not following them, but I'll see a picture. And then
Yeah,
like next thing you know, you'll see them somewhere again. So
that's true.
if the first time isn't a charm, the second one will be.
So, what's some of the things when you first you put your page from personal to business? Like, was there any like blowback from like people in your circle saying, who does Kiara think she is now? Like, was that any aspect, or was you just focused on your business that you didn't even worry about the naysayers?
You know what? With the process, it did come with trials and tribulations. um, what actually happened is I had to start off fresh and then not, engaging with anyone while I was doing what I was doing because I'm having a hard time trusting people for who they are or who they used to be. So
That's a good
with
one.
this
Who they used to
process,
be. That's a good one.
exactly, exactly. So often people think they know you because of what they remember, but I feel like everybody has to find themselves. So once they find themselves, I think they're going to find a direction for themselves. So it does come with a lot of, losing relationships and things like that. But I feel like it happens for a reason
True.
because some people are not here to see you win, and some people are here to see you win. But you'll realize those genuine ones versus the ones that are just around just to be around.
I definitely agree. So how did you navigate that? How did you deal with that initially? Was it just a process of you just realizing picking like basically person for person, like, all right, this person's changing on me, I gotta release that, or was you just
It was a matter of it's a little bit of a I told you so slash okay, let's try this and let's see what's gonna happen. Because I've never tried to pin anyone for being different with me or whatnot. I just kind of let them show their true self. So I've had many situations to where like someone would like actually show me how like it'll actually show how they genuinely feel, and I'll feel that vibe from them. And if I feel like it's not genuine, then I know like it can't work out. And it'd be some of the closest people. Like I've had to like distance myself from family because some people don't really support, what you're doing. But I just know that I have my mindset to something, and I'm not gonna let anyone change that.
definitely? And do you find that, and at some point people do come back around, like when they start seeing the successes, when they start seeing, you start to gain traction, you start to gain followers, you start to business is starting to boom a little bit, people kind of come back around.
Of course, I feel like it's always a boomerang, triple effect. I mean, I let people go for a reason. It's like they always find their way to me. That's why they, I don't know. It's just I'm so humble and I'm so genuine because I'm not even up there yet, but I do feel like the modeling industry and how it's coming towards me. So I just know that people do often come back, but it's like I have my mind made up to where if you're not going to be like this person that I need you to be, which is supportive and enthusiastic as I am, then I can't be around you because I have goals. And some people don't see your goals like you see your goals. So
That's true.
yes,
People, and I think sometimes people hate because they kind of see your goals and they kind of know you can do it, and I
right.
think it kind of bothers them, and I think that's why people hate a little bit.
And it really be the ones that know where you come from that really doubt you. It's like, okay, oh, now she's doing something. I never had this, I never had this type of potential in her. Oh, now she has the potential, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's not coming from me. So it's like, okay, now I have to be in her circle. I have to be around her. She's doing things, and I'm like, oh, it gets super annoying. That's why I'm like, start all over with my friends.
Yeah.
I want new friends, and you want to be friends, we can be friends, but you have to be my friend.
Yeah. True. So, what would you say? Let's say that there's a young lady who has a couple of followers. But they also have the mindset of, you know what, I want to start getting into modeling. I want to start using my social media for business and start making things happen. What would you say to her?
Well, my first thing was to say would be to, if you're really sure that you want to do this and that you know that you want to have a business based upon being a model or, your profession, that you should really take your social media serious because that's your way of exposure. Meaning, if you have, like me, I've always had this Instagram, but I had to clean it up. So it's like you have to clean up your Instagram. I mean, you have to clean up your social media because that's what people are going to be looking at. That's their go-to. People
True.
don't know you on the outside of social media, but if you have that platform for them, it's like they know you. So I'm like, oh, I know Kiara. She does this. She's been in this video, but hey, I've never seen you face to face. That's that type of effect you want to have on people.
True.
So, I mean, in the beginning, it's going to be kind of hard, but you cannot be discouraged because you have to find yourself. It's all really about self confidence. Once you get that self confidence, you're going to be boom, bam. Can't nobody really tell you anything. So,
You think that
that's
your
how I learned.
confidence is at its highest it's ever been right now because you're
You know
moving.
what? It really is. It's through the roof because I feel unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like I used to, when before I modeled, I used to like get dressed. I'd get really pretty, and I would take pictures in the mirror. And I would never go outside because I'm more like a loner. I was really
Wow.
antisocial before social media and modeling as well. So that kind of changed me. I've learned to grow, to talk to people and have decent conversations and meet new people.
Yeah.
So when I was using my Instagram, I used to like just get dressed and just take pictures in the bathroom. And one day, that's when my manager was like, "Hey, you need to get out of the bathroom. You're so beautiful. Why are you in the bathroom? Why are you hiding in the bathroom?" And I was like, you know what? You're right. And it just made me think about how I would like to be seen on a beach or somewhere different.
Yeah.
So it just made me want to do traveling more and more shoots so I can just explore the world. I just realized the world is big. I don't know what it's small, but it's big.
Yeah. It definitely is. You're right, absolutely right. So, what's next that we could see for Kiara? What the next couple of months on your mindset? Where do you see yourself going business wise?
Well, in a couple of months, I do have some photo shoots coming in. My birthday is actually in a few weeks. My
Okay,
birthday is
okay.
going to be the first. So I hope you guys are tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of action going on.
Nice,
But
nice.
besides that, it's going to be a lot of photo shoots. And I believe I'm going to get a little acting going on,
Okay,
perhaps.
okay.
Maybe.
That works. Okay. Congrats on
Yeah.
that. Congrats.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks a lot.
no problem, no problem. I'm excited for you, and I thank you so much for your time. Let people know how they can reach out to you.
All right, you guys, if you want to reach out to me, you can follow me on Instagram at KIARA_RYDER. I also have a Twitter, which is my name, KIARA_RYDER. And I have a Snapchat, which is my middle name, is KLAYSHAWN.
Okay. You seem so natural. I can't picture you saying you was a shy person. You seem so natural at
Yeah, baby, believe it. I was super shy.
this.
It's a process. It's a process, but I'm glad I went through it.
Of course, of course. And I'm glad. Thank you so much for your time. I
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much. You're awesome.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Thank you.
Thanks a
And
lot.
I'm looking forward to this acting. I'm excited about that also.
Oh yeah, you better be looking out for it.
Definitely, we are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Have a great one.
You too. There you have it. That's the interview with Kiara Ryder. A lot of fun, great energy, a lot of great tips that she gave to get started in switching from just using social media for fun to actually using it for business. That's what we're going to be sticking to probably over the next couple of weeks. A lot of great guests discussing the same issues to giving steps on how to go from just having fun on social media to making money on social media, which is something that we all would like to do. So, as always, email us show@averagej.com. Let us know how you like the show, what you like, what you don't like. Show@averagej.com. When you're listening, if you're listening, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, use the hashtag AVGPOD. Once again, AVGPOD. Let people know you're listening to I Hate Average Podcast. Follow us on social media. I Hate Average Podcast on Instagram. I said that already. Just so excited. Talk to you guys next week.